Hello all, welcome to my channel. So in a previous session I have explained about what is the structure of a web page. So in today's session I will explain what are the different elements in HTML. Okay, so let's start it. Go to Visual Studio Code Editor and create a new file, HTML elements .html should be extension. Okay, now let's start with doc type HTML. This will tell to the browser it is HTML version, it is a HTML file, and root element. Inside root, head element will be there. Inside head, title will be there. Title is we will write whatever we want, HTML elements. After head, body will come, body element will come. In body element we will write all the elements. There are first of all come with one by one. Okay, there are headings. Take headings. There are 6 types of headings will be there. That will start with H1 to H6. Okay, let's see how those will work. H1, this is heading. So I'm just copy pasting. Now let's make it H2, H2, H3, H3. Till now we have seen only H1, so now I am going to show you all the elements in the headings. Sorry, H1. Save it. Now you can run from here only. Open with live server. So now if you observe, this is a H1, this is H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So based on that level tag, it is coming like this, H1 to H6. That size is reducing from H1 to H6. So based on your requirement you can use whatever which heading element you need to use. Okay, if you want to bigger one you can use H1, if you want to smaller one you will use H6. Okay, if you use H7 it won't work. So we have only H1 to H6. These are the different types of headings. Okay, next one, paragraphs. For paragraphs we will use P element. Okay, if let's say you have some paragraph, go to Google, okay, no internet I think. Okay, let's start here only. Write some paragraph. You will see some paragraphs, right? So I'm just writing here some paragraph. Save it, and here we will see this. So generally paragraph will have more lines. I mean more length we can have. So I'm writing multiple lines. Now go to browser and see here. Here I have written 3 lines. Whatever I have written, it is coming like this. Okay, but what I want to, from here I want to second line, then how I can do? There is one more element is there, break. Okay, break. So this is the element will break the line. Okay, we will use here. From here I want in next line. Let's say we will use break like this. Okay, this don't have end tag, but whatever we take other elements will have start tag, end tag. Okay, this will not have any end tag. So there is 2 elements are there without end tag. One is break, second one horizontal line. Okay, these 2 are the elements which don't have end tag. So these 2 will called as empty elements. So in HTML only 2 elements are there, empty elements. One is break, one is HR tag. So these don't have end tag. How we will write? Like this we will write BR. Horizontal line we will write like this. This horizontal line will give horizontally one line it will give. Okay, first of all we'll see BR. So now I used it here. Let's see how it will work, that BR. I saved it. Go to the browser. If you see here, from here it is starting in next line, means it's broken the line. So from here it will make it start with new line. Okay, now I want to break from here. Okay, how can I break it? You give from where you want to give, here you give break. Now save it. See, if you see here I given one more break. So based on our requirement we can give the breaks, we can use the breaks. Okay, in this paragraph I used 2 breaks, one is here, one is here. Now I want to use horizontal line. So I want to use this one. This will give horizontal line. Let's use it. After paragraph I will use it. Okay, so like this we will use horizontal line. Save it. Go to the browser. If you see here, one horizontal line is coming here. So that HR element is giving this one. So that is the horizontal line. You can give let's say after this you will give you can write one more heading, second heading. Then after that I want to give horizontal line. Now see how it will come. See, I given heading H1, then after that I used H1 element. So sorry, HR element. So it is coming horizontal line. So based on our requirement we can use break as well as HR element, horizontal line. And one more thing, let's see, write one paragraph. Here what I see, I am giving some space. Will this space come in the browser? Let's see. See, there is no space is coming. What it means, browser will ignore the empty space, whatever space. So this space will not consider. So if HTML page without ignoring, how it will take? For that we can use pre tag. using pre tag, let's say I will write something, then I will give some 3-4 line space, then I will write one more tag. So this is the pre element. Okay, what pre element will do, we will write like this: pre element, starting tag, ending tag. So this pre element, what it will do, it will not ignore the space. If we given space like this, multiple lines or multiple spaces, it will not ignore, it will consider whatever we give. But other elements like headings or paragraph, whatever other elements, it will ignore the space. For example, we given here multiple line space, it is ignored. But if we see here pre, let's save it and see in the browser how pre element will work. See, this from here to here I given, in between 3 lines I given the gap. So it's not ignoring, it's considering whatever we given the space. So let's say if we want to write some address, then this pre element will useful. How you will write the address, let's say some 22 by 20 door number, village name, then whatever mandal, some district, then state, okay, pin code. Okay, now save it, see how it will come. See, it is coming as it is. So at this time you can use pre tag. If you use same thing using a paragraph, then see how it will come. See, it is coming like this. So based on our requirement, we can use the pre tag. If you are using some address like that, you can use the pre tag, so that will not ignore the space. Otherwise it will ignore the space if you use paragraph or headings or other elements, whatever. So there are some another elements are there, I will show you. Let's write some paragraph. Save it. So this last line is the paragraph I have written. In this line I want to highlight this one, second word. Okay, that is my requirement. How can I do? You go here and write B. In between the tags you can give the second word. Okay, so what this B will do? B is the element that will make whatever text to the bold. B means bold. So here let's see how it will come, the second word, this word, whatever I given. If you see here, little bold is coming. That is the use of bold. Similar way, there are other elements are there. Strong, starting tag, ending tag. In between some word I will give. Okay, similar to bold only this one also. So I am giving here strong. So between, cut it and paste where you want. Save it. Let's see how strong will come. You see here bold and strong. So this is similar to bold only. Okay, if you want to write some strong word, If you want to highlight, you can use this bold or strong. For looking, it is both are same, but you can use any one. Okay. And if you want to write some another, italic is there. There is one more element is italic. Okay. Italic will make it. I will show you how it will come. Italic. Let's write something between I. Where it is. Okay, we'll write for first one. It's so much confusing here because so many words are there. Okay, let's write for first word. Just to return, let's write hello. Okay. If you see here, font is coming differently compared to other text. Italic font is coming. Okay. So these are the different things. You can highlight the text. Bold, if bold or strong will make it. If you want to highlight little bigger one, you can use bold or strong. Italic will make it italic style like this. You can see the difference this and here. Okay. And there is one more element is there, span. Okay. Span will make it, let's say if you want to go to the browser, let's say I want to highlight this one. Okay, with some different color or background color. Let's highlight that one. Where I given here. No? So give this one in the span. Now see that one how it will come. It's not highlighting because I did not written anything. I just put inside that span. Now I want to give some color here. If you want to give, you can give color like this, color red. Okay. Regarding CSS, I will tell in the CSS session. Okay. So now I given color red. Let's see how it will come. See, it is highlighting now. So if you want to highlight some any particular word, or if you want to give some particular styles, you can put that keyword or that multiple keywords inside span element, and you can write CSS for that element. So in this complete address, I have given this only this keyword inside span, and I have given this style. That is the use of span. So if you can use here also in this complete paragraph, if you want to highlight, if you want to apply some CSS or something, you can put that keywords inside that span and you can apply. That is the use of span. Okay. There is one more element, div is there. Div, starting tag, ending tag. Okay, in between we will write the text. This is the most popular element. Most of the people will use. Okay. So in one is headings is the most popular, and next one is the div. So I will tell how this div will work. Okay. We will write similar way other elements only. Okay. We will write some text. Save it, go to the browser. Here it is coming. So what is the difference between paragraph and div? Paragraph you will write for any, if you want to write any paragraph, you will use the paragraph. For paragraph, top and bottom, browser will give the space automatically. But for the div, it will not give any space before and after the div. Okay. that is the use of, you see here, I will show you. See, if you see here that space is highlighting top and bottom. Okay, that for paragraph, that top and bottom space will come. Okay, wherever you write. But if you see div, it is not before and after div, there is no space is given by the browser. So that is the difference. Okay, in CSS you can give if you want to give space and all, but I will tell later sessions that one. That is the only difference, paragraph and div. So yeah, in today's session we have learned this many things. One is the headings. Headings will be there from H1 to H6. Based on your requirement, you can use it. If you want a bigger heading, you can use H1. If you want to smaller one, H6 you can use. And paragraphs, if you want to use, if you want to write some paragraph, you can use the paragraph. If you in between a paragraph or in div, if you want to break some text to the next line, you can use the break element. Similar way, horizontal also. Horizontal element will make it will give horizontal line like this. And browser will ignore the space, this empty space, whatever you given. More than one space it will not take. It will ignore the space if you give multiple lines or multiple spaces in between that text. So for fixing that, you can use the free element. Free element, whatever you write, that will consider this spaces also. This HTML page, it will consider and it will show you the spaces also. This pre-tag will useful mainly if you want to write some address or similar things. That will useful because it will consider the space also. So example like this, you can use here pre-tag instead of paragraph. Then this space also will come. Okay, and italic, bold, strong. Bold and strong is useful for if you want to highlight some keyword, some word to the little bolder one, then you can use this bold and strong. Italic will make it italic font. Okay, div also similar to paragraph. You can write multiple lines or multiple keywords. You can use that one. Only the difference paragraph and div is, so for paragraph previous top and bottom space will come. For div no kind of things will come. That is the only difference. Okay, so break and horizontal, these two elements are the empty elements. Remaining all are normal elements only. Starting tag will be there, ending tag will be there. For this break and horizontal line, there will be no end tag will be there. If you see here, end tag is there for other elements. These are the different types of elements are there. Yeah, that's it for today's session. If you have any doubts or any clarifications required, please comment in the below section. So I will give clarity on the next section. Thank you so much.